Hello book nerds, welcome back to my channel, The Book Nerd. My name is Denise and again I welcome you. And if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. And make sure that you hit subscribe and share this video, like it, and all of that good stuff. And with that said, I do have a little announcement that I'm really excited about. I have made it to the 100 mark of subscribers, a little over 100. And yeah, I know in BookTube land and YouTube land and social media, that is not even a drop in the bucket, but I am happy because my channel is growing. And what started as something during the heart of the pandemic, when I was bored and just wanted to share my love of books, it's grown a little bit, and I get to do something that is really fun to me, and that's talk about books. And if there's a few people out there that want to share in that and that actually want to hear me talk about books, then I'm excited. So I thank anybody who has subscribed, and I encourage you, if you haven't, to please subscribe, and let's get to know each other and build a community through writing and reading and all of that, all things bookish and literary. So thank you again. I'm really happy about that. So this actual video is really about my book of the month selections, my November book of the month selections. But before I get into that, I want to kind of shout out some things that I received again for my birthday. So my last video that you saw, and if you haven't seen it, then please make sure to watch it, was my birthday book haul. And I did mention a couple of books I got from a really good friend of mine, LaTanya. And then I didn't mention that I got this awesome book bow from my sister for my birthday. And so this is the book bow. And I'll just kind of bring it up to the camera. You see it has books, it has headphones, a little smiley face, some library checkout cards, glasses, everything, and then it's purple. So it's everything that I love. Like, this is just perfect. All it needs is a Starbucks like coffee on it, and I get the decaf but have all the good stuff in it, and then it would be even more perfect. So I'm so thankful to my sister for buying me this. She knows me so well. It's so perfect for my books. I like to keep my books covered because I like them to stay in good condition. And I love book bows. And if you're not familiar with book bow, I'm not affiliated with them in any way. But if you're not familiar with them, Google them and check it out, and you can find something to cover your books that will suit you. They have all types, so this is awesome. The one that I shouted out on my last video, LaTanya, and the book she bought me, they are Stephen King books, or like this one is Richard Bachman, his pen name, and this one's called The Regulators, and she got me the editions that have these amazing covers, and you can see them. I mean, just beautiful. Creepy, but beautiful. But I mean, it's Stephen King, so what can you expect? So that's this cover, The Regulators. And then the other one is actually Stephen King. It says it, and this is Desperation. Again, beautiful yet creepy. Hope you can see that. Goodness. And so they are thick. I don't know when I'm going to read these, but just best believe when I do, that's going to be the only book that I read for the month, or maybe two, knowing me. So just big, thick books. But yeah, I'm so thankful. So LaTanya, if you're watching, thank you so much for these books. Okay, so now let's get into my book of the month. And I'm just going to, I already pre-opened it, just because I like to kind of check in there and make sure there's nothing pops out at me. If you don't know, I'm really scared of bugs and things like that, so I have to know what's happening. But anyway, so my first book in the box, and this is for November, is it's called The Last Love Note, and the author is Emma Gray. And I'll kind of just give you a close-up of that. It's an absolute beautiful cover, all these blues. And I'm not familiar with this author. This is a novel, and let's see, I think it's definitely a romance novel. It might be a kind of a contemporary romance. This looks like something I would read in the summer because I kind of see some beach and some umbrellas and all of that, and also a lot of water also. Anyway, so this is a romance, and it just looks really good. So I'm interested in seeing what it's about. Again, not an author I'm familiar with, but I like the premise of it. And yeah, you can go on the site and kind of see what it's about. It looks like it's a good book. The next book that I have is The Wishing Game, and this book is by Meg Schaffer. And again, this has that beautiful book covers. I'm really attracted to book covers, and so it's just beautiful. You can see all the magicalness of it, and it has books on the cover, so that's a plus. Definitely catches my eye. And look on the back, you see all of these stars and everything. And so this one, again, is my November pick. And yeah, so both of them are kind of books that normally, like if I was at the bookstore, I probably wouldn't pick them up. But when you, that's the beauty of Book of the Month, and I'm not affiliated with them. You can kind of look at, get a good feel of what others have thought of it. And you can do that on, Goodreads and all of that too. But you can get a feel of what others thought about them, get a good synopsis, and even read some of the first parts of the book. So that's what I like about Book of the Month. And if you're not familiar with Book of the Month, they are a subscription service, if you will, and you can choose one of 5 or 7. I believe they've gone up to 7 some months books. They always have a variety of books, so you can choose fantasy, you can choose romance, you can choose literary fiction, and even some nonfiction. They feature a lot of new authors, so it's awesome for new authors because they kind of get this publicity through a reputable company, and so that encourages people to pick their books up and read them. So they have those, and sometimes they definitely have repeat authors, so you can keep getting the books with this nice spine like this. And it's great. If you don't want to get a book one month, you can skip that month. You don't have to pay for that. The price is great. You can't beat the price for these hardcovers, so that is awesome. And you can, again, you can skip months and stop anytime. It's an awesome book service. But yeah, so these are the 2 books that I got. Sorry about that. So The Last Love Note and The Wishing Game. And again, these look awesome and exciting. And then, of course, they give you a cute bookmark. And this one says, you want to keep going. And that is definitely how it is when you're reading books. And so it's their little Book of the Month bookmark. And I got this in there. Oh, this is telling me to refer a friend. So I'm referring you, check them out, because I don't think, if you are a book lover, I don't think you'll be disappointed in Book of the Month. So with that, that's it for me. I just wanted to share what I got in my unboxing. I think these books are going to be great. Look them up, see what they are about. And yeah, I hope I'm filming this actually on Thanksgiving. So I've had dinner and everything. I'm super full, and thankfully I'm awake doing this. So I hope you had a great holiday, whether you celebrate it as Thanksgiving or just celebrate time being with family, or don't celebrate at all. If it's your day off and you're relaxing, you relaxed, that's great. But I hope you had a good day, whatever way you celebrated it. And thank you for watching. Be blessed and be book nerdy.